All right, my man. State your name and let them know you on Nickavelli TV.
Yeah, Dijon, aka Lil Green, aka the biggest Knicks fan you got right now. My
On Nick.
channel, my channel is Super Oobly. I do gaming, streaming, and all that.
All right, and you on Nickavelli TV. I
I'm
take
on
it that you're a Nick fan. I see the Nick cat. How long you been a Nick fan, man?
since Carmelo, even longer than that, even Earl the Pearl, like even way before that. Like my dad was a Knicks fan. He got me being a Knicks fan.
Okay,
Like,
smart man. He raising you up right. You know what I'm saying? Keep wearing the hat, and, it might
even
leave you in the wheel.
even though Brooklyn took our shine right now, even though you supposed to have Kyrie, KD, what's his name, Zion, you supposed to have all of them, but you know how the
We
Knicks
doing
do.
good without them,
Yeah,
man.
exactly. But you know how the Knicks
Now,
do.
now, you mentioned Carmelo Anthony. Are you happy that Carmelo Anthony is no longer with the Knicks, or you wish he was part of the team, man?
Like I feel as though they should have built them around him. They built somebody around him. But at the time, he was just trying to go for self. But like the Knicks is the Knicks. Knicks been the Knicks since like forever. They just been like they had on this losing streak because they coaches and stuff. Like I mean, you had one of the best coaches ever, Zenga. You had Phil Jackson. Like you had Phil Jackson. You had Derek
But
Fisher.
Phil Jackson wasn't our coach. He was the
our
team
head.
president.
Yeah.
You think the Knicks would have did better as Phil Jackson if he was a coach?
Definitely. If they would have really worked with Porzingis, because Porzingis was trying to do what he was trying to do, but it was like they had pieces to build around him. Because Carmelo was on his way out anyway, but it was just a lot of things going on with the Knicks.
Okay.
But I'm glad they got Tom Thibodeau now, though. So
Talk to me about Tom Thibbs. What you like about Tom Thibbs, man?
that his defense, as soon as he came onto the Knicks, their whole scheme changed. Like even Julius Randle started playing better. Like I heard he got a triple double the other day.
Yeah, the other day Julius Randle had 44 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists.
Like he's playing out his mind right now. Like he's like. That's how I feel like he's playing out his mind right now. I'm like that. Keep it up, Randle. I like that.
And do you think Randle was gonna make the All-Star?
I just tell you the truth. Like I haven't seen nobody make the All-Star team from the Knicks since Carmelo, and it's like, I hope he does. Like don't get me wrong. I hope he does. Like we need more New York representation in the All-Star game because I know mostly all the Brooklyn people, all like Kyrie, KD, and Harden's gonna be on the All-Star team. So it's like. We already got Brooklyn there. We need some Knicks fans there. We need some Knicks people in there. Like, that's what we really need.
Okay. Now, R.J. Barrett, man. When I speak of R.J. Barrett, what comes to mind, man?
His quickness, how fast he is, and like the way he matured into the game so fast. Like I seen people really like get into the game, but I never seen nobody really just like control the game as he did before. But now they got D Rose now, so now he got somebody who can teach him how to really use his skill because R.J. Barrett got raw skills now. He just got to hone them really. He just got to really put them together.
And you said D Rose.
Mm-hmm.
D Rose is on the Knicks. He was on the Knicks before.
When Carmelo was on there and Porzingis and.
Do you see maturity in D Rose the second time around?
Listen, D Rose been my favorite player. Been my favorite player before. Him and Ben Wallace been my two favorite players of all time. Him and Ben Wallace.
What you like about D Rose game, man?
D Rose game, he was off the wall. To me personally, he was the best. He's better than Steph Curry to me. Not now, but back then when he was in his prime, I feel as though he was better than Steph Curry because he was doing things that nobody else was doing. Like he was dunking on, like he was like one of the first people I seen dunk on LeBron. Really, he was the first people I know that took LeBron to 7 games and had LeBron almost shook a little bit until LeBron went LeBron.
I hear you. So now we got the Knicks, who's now in 6th place, man, and a defense is what's making them. What's the word I'm looking for, man?
A team now.
Hey, I go with that, man.
Yeah, because before they was looking like a high school, college team. Before in the last couple of years, they was just tanking and not winning nothing. Like if you gonna tank, at least get somebody good. You just tanked and really got. Like, I'm not saying Obi Toppin not good, but you tank for a reason.
Speaking of Obi,
he's from Brooklyn.
Hey, New York native.
Exactly. That's why I like
now.
Brooklyn.
When he came in, we had some high expectations for him. Excuse me.
That's New York for you. New York, like that's what New York do. That's what I think New York needs to stop doing too. Like let people grow into their own game. Like let them grow into their own game. They giving like New York expect. That's what happened in New York. That's New York in general. They want instant gratification. If you're not good the first 2 games, You trash.
But see, I guess that's why Kevin Durant didn't come to the Knicks. Because of that very statement you just made,
You
man.
want instant gratification.
And he's scared. See,
Exactly.
he could relax out there in Brooklyn.
Yeah, exactly. Because Brooklyn, there's no standard. There's no, how can I say? There's no thing they're looking for. They're like, yo, we just want to win games. That's it. You know?
Yeah, man. But so you like the Knicks? We're in 6th place. Do you think Tom Thibodeau is a workaholic, man?
Listen, he's been the best coach we had in years. Like I can't think of another coach that was like that's good like him. Like his defense, pretty much we needed defense. We had offense, we just needed defense because, like I said, the Knicks was playing like a college team a couple of years ago, and it's like I'm glad to see him actually doing good this year.
Are you high on Austin Rivers, man? That's Doc Rivers' son.
Austin Rivers, as far as I was a fan of him when he went to Houston. Like when he went to the Clippers, I was like, nah, I'm good. Like I wasn't really messing with the Clippers like that because it's the whole thing with them. I just wasn't really messing with the Clippers like that. But as far as Austin Rivers goes, like he turned around. Like before he didn't really have a shot. Now he got a shot.
Yeah.
Like he wasn't really shooting like that. Now he got a shot now. So that's what I think. If I say anything positive about him, he got a shot now.
Okay. And my boy Mitchell Robinson, who's now been in and out 4 to 6 weeks due to a fractured hand, man.
Yeah, him too. Like, he's the defensive monster. Like him and Randle, they scary down low. It's scary down low. Like we needed that. Like we needed that Mitchell Robinson. We needed that type of energy because we really had no defensive presence down low. Like we had Randle, but he's only one person. He can't do it all. Like nowadays everybody's shooting threes and stuff. So the inside of the paint ain't really nothing no more. It's all about the 3 game now. If you ain't shooting threes, you're really useless. So it's like that's how I feel about that part. But,
okay, so how far do you have the Knicks going to the playoffs, man?
I just hope they win 40 games at least.
40?
I just hope they win 40 games. I'd be good with that. That's it. I'd be good with that at least. Like
all right,
they make it to the playoffs. I feel like we won a ring. They make it to the playoffs. That's how I feel like. We haven't been to the playoffs in I don't know since.
Well, 2012, man.
For real.
2012, man.
Since Carmelo.
Yeah.
And the furthest we made it to was the 2nd round.
Yeah, man.
And goddamn Heat.
But Knick basketball is back, baby, man.
I hope so.
Man, listen, man. I want to thank you for your time,
No
man.
problem,
Coming on Nickavelli TV. This is what we do. We out. Peace.
Peace.